Mặt còn làm gì đấy? Dạ ăn cơm mặt ra. Dạ ăn cơm mặt thôi. Bum ba dum ba dum bum.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of Jordi Alba on the ball today, Peter. He'll be trying to link up the play both out wide and centrally. He really is such an integral part of this team.
Yeah, of course he is, and he'll be putting in a few teasing crosses as well, I imagine.
Yeah, and he's an extraordinary player, easily one of the best in his position.
Mbappe. Deco. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is great chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's another throw. That's definitely not his best. And here's Mbappe. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Impressive jump. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ayutthaya have their second corner now. Towering header! No, just not quite.
Araujo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Jordi Alba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Hullet. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Schneider. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Deco. Great vision. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass.
Ayutthaya really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Always onto this. He's found a way through. He's in plenty of space here. Deco. And that is out of play. Knocks it out wide. And it's Vieira. Oh, good take in a good area. Mbappe. Mbappe! And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Como are sitting pretty. 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Thuram. And that's really well manoeuvred. This is a promising build-up. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ayutthaya clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Thuram. No, he's not getting past him there.
Has been indicated.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. pull it. And here's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Quick look at his
Evet,
touch,
tại đi
and
ngủ
the
nhá.
referee whistles for half
Ngủ
time.
trưa tại chiều thì chúng ta xem tiếp
Any
nhá.
strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Como sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Down to business again. Silvesh is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Del Piero. Cruyff, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Out towards the flank. Cruyff, who's set up 1 goal so far. Looking tidy in possession here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cross into... Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Đoàn đội đang tăng cường công tác quản lý đối với hoạt động kinh doanh karaoke nhằm chấn chỉnh vi phạm pháp luật an ninh trật tự và xây dựng môi trường hòa. Tuy nhiên, một số điểm vẫn xuất hiện những cơ sở có dấu hiệu.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Silvestre turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him, someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Pelé. Now that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. Cafu is there and he can get that clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Silvestre. Nicely shaped ball. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Desailly makes the interception. And here's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's gone backward here. He's going for goal! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Deco. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Como, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Silvestre. And this is Hullet. And the through ball.
Nakhon Ratchazima definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Mbappe, looking to play him in. Hullet, and Hullet! It's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He is through here. Pelé, and it's Hullet. Big chance! He has a look up. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Nakhon Ratchazima have their third corner. That's put paid to the danger. And the ball's gone astray. Pelé. Hullet. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross to the back post. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Seedorf.
Como really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Silvestre. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Silvestre. It's Cruyff. Well timed, excellent interception. Gattuso. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Rồi tắt đi ngủ đi con.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Đây, đợi bố tí. Rồi cho xem lốt tập đấy, Tập đấy nha. Bố cho xem nốt nha.
Vieira. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Como up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Como, 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway. Como currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Cafu. Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Hullet. Silvestre. That is ended up in no man's land. Cruyff powering forward here. And he's whipped it across. Saliba attempts a clearance. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hullet being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Searching pass he's played there. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice interception, well timed. Cruyff clears without hesitation. Pass somewhat off target. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's a very decent goal! And that's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Nakon Rachasima choosing to make the first change. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Cruyff. Real chance! Back when it goes. And he's following up! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only to... Yaya Toure! Mbappe! It's run loose, hits a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Vieira! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
So time for change, and this one has been
Dai
in the
di
cards
noi,
for a little while. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops. It's almost too easy for him, this.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Baggio.
Como really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Como really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that was vital. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get it through? Como very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
He's got away, looking for the far post. Thuram with the clearance. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Nakon Rachazima can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's managed to get free. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's picked out the run. And here's Mbappe. And the number on the board is 3. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Baggio. Mbappe. Thuram tries to clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Como illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, you know, early in the game, and it just went downhill from there.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Vừa lấy rượu, vừa lấy sữa, vừa lấy lợn đấy. Đây là vừa lấy nước bẩn chân. Đây này, đây là lấy sữa đấy. Cầm đấy uống, cầm đấy. Bây giờ con ngủ nhé. Tí nữa bố quay dậy đón mẹ ít nhé. Thế con đi ngủ đi thì bố cho con đi nhé. Bây giờ đi bơi hả? Ok. Thế bây giờ con đi uống sữa con vào con ngủ nhé. Uống sữa nhanh lên. No quá rồi thôi con ạ, không phải uống nữa đâu. Đấy, con mang lợn rồi con ngủ đi. Bye con. Ngủ đi nhá, không ngủ thì bố không cho đi đâu. Để yên cửa đấy cho bố. Ừ. Ừ. Con ngủ đi, tí nữa bố cho con đi đón mẹ nhá.
Just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
He's got away. Messi. Good, strong midfield. Big chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira venturing down the left. Quality ball. And here's Mbappe.
Cái gì hả con?
Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. Lovely bit of skill.
Hullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Hullet! And he should have made them pay.
Hullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's there to make the challenge. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, the ball's gone astray. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that should get the job done. Oh, what a mistake! And that was nowhere near his best. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. Silvestre. That's a good run down the left. Pele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hullet touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Deco. Hullet. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Italy are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That's good running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? Deco.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's a... Oh, what has happened here? Deco. Hullet. Hazard scooting forward.
That's going in strongly.
So, a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Como are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Azar. And here's Hullet. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Played out wide. That's good play. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must shoot? It's a goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Como have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. Messi. And he's worked it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Decent chance! Ruud Hullet, beyond special! What a player! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pelé, and he is dashing away. He's under a lot of pressure there. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bergomi. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Varane. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bonucci. Now, can they get him away? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, great leap! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Deco. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. Thuram. It's a really well-measured ball.
Como are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Takes a shot! They would have been... Oh, and another try! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he can thump it away. Now it's Hullet. He's on it, can he get away? Gerrard. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Hullet. Pinches it off him. Ah, he's given it away.
Barcelona genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Azar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Can he get it through? And this is Pele. Varane attempts a clearance. Hullet. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Corner number 2 then. Forced to go back. Como have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And this is Cruyff. He is through here.
Como truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's picked out the run. Silvestre. He's got away. He's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. And Deco. It's played through for him. He's beaten the last man. Taken back almost at once. Gerrard. Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. He's in a great position here. Seedorf. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Pele. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Pele. Terrific effort. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Hullet. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Como trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game change.
Vieira! And again! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Hazard. Knocks it into space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in one-on-one. He's having a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Howson has given away a free kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vieira. Over to the right flank. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Beckham. Gerrard. And he's managed to get free. Cruyff. Hullet, who is rarely short on confidence. Well, that has not gone well. Hazard. Zanetti. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé. Rafael Varane. Hullet looking to add to his goal. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. This is a promising build-up. And it's Deco. Hullet.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Vâng.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 21.
João Cancelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ibrahimovic.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Azar. That's gone for a throw-in. Vieira. Eto'o receives it in a good position here. And this is Eto'o. He's found a way through. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Eto'o. It's Ibrahimovic! And for a moment, time stood still. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Azar. That's been slipped through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Beckham. Kaka. Owen. 2 minutes to be added on. Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Beckham. In towards the back. Oh, good climb! And again!
ก็ดิมาแอร์มา
Wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment? And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Como, they just didn't seem to have a plan, having been forced into chase mode so early, Peter. The players...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good.
Goes for a shot! It's there! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, applies the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target. So, third corner of the game. Como are looking to go forward now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal has got himself a free kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's run loose here. And it's Ribery. That's going across goal. Charge, surely! And that's in. Inter are back in business. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rummenigge, and he's in on Messi! Goal, Inter! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Inter Milan have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Mbappe is onto this. Kaká. Vieira. is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, just skips past his man. Rummenigge. Chance for a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time. A finish of true class. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Inter Milan now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rafael Varane. Silvestre. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cruyff. Good, strong midfield. And Hullet! And a neat finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Como cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gives it back. And it's Seedorf. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Kaka. Oh, good-looking ball. Ribéry. Ribéry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe gets into a good position. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Cruyff. Little pass back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quality ball. And here's Cruyff. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, sweet feet. Kaka. Now, can they get him away? And this is Hullet. Oh, right place, right time. Kaka! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Como can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vieira. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cafu calmly anticipates. Kaka running with intent. And this is Cruyff. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Seedorf. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Como really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Oh, easy pickings there. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through.
Como really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cafu. And this is Cruyff. Can he get it through? Swings in across. And out it comes again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. And it's Kaká. Now there's a fine ball. Nice control. Brilliantly cut out. Ribéry is always looking to play quality balls. And he's running through. Ribéry. Good purposeful running this. This looks promising. Decent chance! Silvestre gets it away.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, important interception. Well, that has not gone well. Great vision. He's having a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21, numero 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Owen, he has found the way through. Roberto Baggio, and the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the delivery. Oh, great leap! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Roberto Baggio. Look at the space here. Kagawa. Oh, they can break here. And it's Owen. Now it's Rafinha. He's beaten the last man. Rafinha driving forwards. Owen with the delivery. Pele. Kaká. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And here's Rafinha. And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?